hands to yourself, aren't you, son? Best get some rest. I'll man these things.
What the fuck?
Hey, this is Matt. Once again, welcome back to another video. This is another paid request, this time for Nate. Thank you so much for that. One of two requests. I'll get to the second one as soon as I can. Thank you, Nate, for that. For those interested in requesting pretty much any type of videos, topics, reactions, reviews, re-reviews, randomness, commenters, wherever it may be, feel free to send it either directly to my PayPal or join my Patreon. Both links are down below in the info box. Now, I was going to do like a bit skit because there's this really weird scene where Wings Hauser, who's a good actor, he was in Vice Squad. A film I think is underrated is a film called Mutant from the 1980s. He was the star of that. He was a good guy. He's been Watchers 3. He's been a few others. Competent actor. This has got to be one of the most boring films I've ever seen him in. And what I was saying before, like this whole state of, there's a scene where he cuts a guy, both his arms off. Cuts this guy's arm off with a circular saw. And this is the most unassuming reaction by everybody. Wings Hauser, who's this ghost, this victim who tried to rape this girl, who is our female lead. And when Wings Hauser cuts the arm off, imagine the arm, it just boom, boom. And the guy's like to like, he's not screaming, he's not moaning, he's not groaning, he's not coming, he's not going, he's not doing anything. He's not doing anything. Wings Hauser, he's doing the song, he's acting like, I don't know, he's picking his fucking flavor of ice cream at Haagen-Dazs, Ben & Jerry's. And then the girl, she's looking at all this as if she's looking to get her fucking clothes dried. Like, this is like the most you know, there's overreaction, underreaction. Well, what's the right word for it? And this is like the best scene in the movie. This is the best scene in the movie. What the fuck? So it's a Canadian low-budget film. Like I said, stars Wings Hauser. But our female lead, she, I guess, lost her nerve, went off the deep end, nervous breakdown. Her husband put her in a little bit of institution. An institution where this lady had a roommate who would not shut the flying fuck up. This is after a opening credits, that when the credits pop up, that it goes to someone slowly sawing with a fucking circular saw. Bob Vila's Wet Dream. And then as we find our female lead, she's cutting her husband's clothes up, or someone else, yeah, his suit. So, okay, this bitch is crazy, send her to the fucking nut house. And then they get a roommate who won't shut the fuck up. Until finally our female lead is brought home. Her husband got this new home. It's under construction. The workers there don't give a crap. They're just lollygagging around, fucking around, pissing around, doing nothing. Doing jack squat. And they're poorly acted. Until one late night, the lady hears some sawing, goes down the basement. It's like, I don't know, 2, 3 a.m. And there's Wings Hauser. Now, Wings Hauser, he's acting nice, he's acting kind, he's acting like a gentleman. She even asks, well, why are you here so late? He's like, well, I gotta get the job done. His acting is definitely better compared to the other acting in this movie. And then, this movie is so poorly paced, it's making my nose itch. Because I'm allergic to this bullshit. It is so poorly paced that you're just waiting for the movie to stop dragging its feet. This is material that could barely... It'd be hard-pressed to say you could fill a 45-minute program on TV with 15 minutes of commercials for your hour-long program. Well, workers lollygagging, talking about shit. Well, there's this lady I knew, and she said I got no rubber, and then she won't do it when the guy said I don't have a rubber, and she said, well, I won't do it. So I thought, wow, this lady has class. I like this fucking movie. I swear my nose was not itching when I was making this fucking review. Jesus Christ. And that's one of the workers, he goes back and tries to rape our lead. And then Wingshauser comes in. That's not how you deal with a lady. You be taught a lesson. No reaction. I would figure when you get your arms sawed off, you'd be screaming, yelling, fighting, cursing, pissing, shitting, puking, fanuking. Nothing. Nobody has a reaction. Like I said, not the killer, Wingshauser, not the fucking lady, not the victim. I have stubbed my toe, and I have made more of a reaction than this guy has, getting both his arms cut off by a circular saw. It is the most ridiculous fucking thing ever. And then it tries to be like a love story because the female, she's crazy too. And she's kind of fallen for Wingshauser. And even though she just saw him cut a guy's arms off, but hey, the guy tried to rape her and she don't mind. And the ghost cleaned up the body. And the lady, we get to see the exciting motions of the oceans of her getting a job at a paint store. Or a cop, might as well call him Slobber Cop, comes in to tell the lady the backstory about how this guy, who's Wingshauser, had this house, and it was his dream house, and he wanted to fix it, and he was just so obsessed with fixing it up that he stopped going to his work, and he didn't have much money, and then they tried to repo it, and he got pissed off and killed people, and he was fucking executed. But the ghost is here to still keep building and fixing this house. And Wingshauser is in love with the girl as well. Someone says it's like if you took the movie Ghost, Patrick Swayze, made it really, really, really shitty, and tried to make a horror film where if Swayze was the killer. I mean, if you go into this for gore, that bit with the arm, that's your creme de la creme. There's a few other kills. There's two people that they got fired and they come in to try to rob the place. And Wingshauser goes to one, puts the saw to the forehead. You see a little bit of blood. There's another where a guy just put to the wall and you could kind of see it drilled to the neck, but not really. Because the quality of where I saw it wasn't really that good. Again, the lady thinks nothing of it. She walks down the stairs, sees Wingshauser, here's a dead body. People nowadays, you see, they're soft. And she thinks nothing of it. And this movie is just sincerely boring, sincerely tedious. You don't buy whatever the fuck love story. Wingshauser, I like Wingshauser, but he just flat seems like he's bored. But he's acting like a gentleman. He works, but in the kill scenes, he just acts bored. Like, Okay, I gotta do this. This is a paycheck. I gotta do this as a paycheck. Okay, I'll say these lines out. Just so poorly paced. The lady finds out that her husband's cheating on her while Wayne's house is trying to woo her. Yo, don't you want better than that? So then the girl that's cheating, the husband's slut, the husband's dick fondler, how the hell you want to put her, not the wife, but the girlfriend on the side of the husband, she comes by for some stupid reason, and our female lead is there, and giving a really crappy performance, going about, you dirty little filth, you have my clean house and you just a dirty little filth. I'm like, yeah, I'm intending to repeat yourself. And then spoilers, because I don't give a shit, because this movie sucks. She tries to shoot the girl with the nail gun, and then Wienshauser helps her, and they both shoot the girl with the nail gun. Kill her. Husband comes home. He's like, what the fuck? Wienshauser, with barely no fight, gets the guy down, puts a vice on his head, squeeze, and you just hear some sound effects. The lead girl has a sister. She comes by. She sees the dead bodies, and she's acting like a... Yeah, they did build up that the lead girl was crazy, but again, it was nice to see someone rational in the film. Yeah, let's get the hell out of here. Then when she sees Wienshauser, she kind of tries to play it cool. Okay, we got you. We just want to go. Wienshauser's like, no, this girl's mine. You can't leave. Hits the sister. And the female lead finally goes, oh, you can't do that to my sister. And then pretty much the two sisters, they hit the house, because if you hit the house, you hurt Wienshauser. I don't know why he's connected to the house. I'm trying to remember if the backstory. Was he killed in the house? I thought he was caught and executed somewhere else, but maybe just like, hey, I love this house. I don't know if there's any other explanation as to, okay, he's haunting the house, but was there some kind of ritual he did, or some kind of... fuck it. They don't care about explanations, so why am I even trying? Maybe he died in the house. I thought he was caught and executed, so whatever. If he hurt the house, you hurt him. So they're hitting the house, and he's getting hurt. Then they burn a wall of the house, and he gets burned. And the two sisters walk away. And I'm sitting there going, you know this female lead still murdered someone, right? Yeah, the little chickadee who was humping your husband might not be the nicest lady, but you still murdered someone. I mean, you had the gun, you're ready to shoot, you would have killed her, Wings helped you, you didn't stop it, you were glad, you were happy, you're still fucked in the head. Yeah, she said a couple bad words to you, but you still helped Wienshauser murder someone. So I don't think you should get away scot-free either. That'll be a hell of a conversation later on when the sister wants some details. Yeah, I helped her kill the one bitch. Oh, okay. And then the sister walks in. Yeah, hello? Funny Farm? I got a new inmate for you. It's just... Even at 80, 90 minutes, it's boring, it's slow, it's uneventful, it's not exciting. The acting is not that good at all. Wienshauser, he's done better. He did a better job in Mutant. He did a better job as the villain in Vice Squad. Hell, I liked him in Watchers 3. Watchers 3 is a better movie than this. Not even joking. The Carpenter, Go watch a John Carpenter film. Go listen to the Carpenters. Go do some fucking carpentry. If you stub your fucking finger, oh shit, the hammer, you'll see more blood than in this movie, and you'll react more than the fucking guy that gets his fucking arms cut off and go, ugh. Are you fucking kidding me? The fact that that's what I remember the most says a lot about this film. And then the posters that they try to put over here, it's like Wayne's Hauser, you know, either the theatrical poster where it looks like, I don't know, Wayne's Hauser ready to go to some fancy dinner and he's like a spirit. Or this cover where you think like Wayne's Hauser going to be in a sequel to Slumber Party Massacre, which that's better than this. There's just nothing to it. It wasn't scary. It wasn't creepy. You didn't buy into the wooing love story. Yeah, they try to explain that the girl's crazy, but at the same time, I never felt sorry for her, and I didn't like her, and I didn't care about her as a character. Even if you're going for cheap thrills, other than that scene I mentioned, the fire stunt at the end's not bad. I will give credit to someone who's ready to set themselves on fucking fire for a film. Because it's something I would never do, unless you paid me like $1 million. But someone to set themselves on fire in a film, hey, to the stunt person who did that, if you ever somehow see this, you did a good job. Wayne's Hauser, this was a paycheck. Hell, he did another film this year, which Nate also wanted me to review. And after watching this film, I'm giving this other film a pass, and you'll see a review of this soon. Nightmare at Noon. A film that, when I first saw it, I actually saw it with my friends Effie and Mike, OCP, for the first time. But I'll get into that later. I still have issues with that film, but I'm like, you know what, this film's alright for what it is. It was watchable, it was a time waster. I'll get to more. Films like this movie further cemented why, you know, a film like Nightmare at Noon, people go, how did you even like this at all? I'll tell you why. It's okay. I have a lot of issues with it. It's okay, but it's not deathly dull and a snore fest like this film. With a handful of stupidity incensed idiocracy like that fucking... I don't know if I can find the scene. Maybe if I can, I'll put it at the beginning or end, maybe. Or if you type up the Carpenter 1988, it's on YouTube, VHS quality. But if you flip through, you'll see it. You're like, Jesus Christ. So we'll see you guys later. Bye bye.